Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Overlord DLC. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 7. It is the year 2285. Here we are, Scorexy Prime. Here's our empire. This is what's going on. And in the grand scheme of things on the victory screen, we are now ranked 6th. Our tech level is 842, which puts us right kind of in the wheelhouse of the two people above us. The mandated Mac is double what we have in the Synthoid continuity. They're a fallen empire, so we don't really care about them for now. These guys have higher tech than us, 1186. Those guys are right along with us, 718. So everybody's pretty close. And then you get down to some of these guys at the bottom rung, and they're a little lower, as you might expect. Siluria has an unemployed administrator, but that will change soon. They're building. We have a construction ship over here, and
incoming transmission.
And what is this? A diplomatic demand subjugation. No. Decline. Wow. The Scorexis Galactic Empire is too weak to survive on its own in a hostile galaxy. Submit and become our subject or prepare for war. Well, we do have an ally, so we're going to decline. Are they going to launch war like the next day?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
That's interesting. Okay, naval capacity, that might become really important, like right now. Gene Warrior Army. Let's look, naval capacity, yeah. We need to start cranking out some ships then, don't we? Because it's these fools up here. It's not them, it's the... who? Oh, these guys. They are our allies. What the hell is going on? We have... yeah. No. You know, we have a commercial pact with them and a defensive pact with them. Don't be coming at us. Fleet power superior. Don't need to go to war with you. Jerks. Okay, well, that means we're going to need alloys, so that's the thing we kind of have to focus on. Here. Mineral purification hubs, the auto cannon, Corvette to build speed. That's pretty cheap. Let's get that going. I want to be your subject. I would imagine that would leads to the end of the game there. Most likely migration destination is sorry. These unemployed pops have a 5% chance per month to spontaneously migrate to other colonies with your empire. This is great that it says that. 5%. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it. I love that it says that so you can see the percentage. So you can see how things are going to get help. Huh. Okay. Do we have anybody go into this world? We do not. Well, let's get somebody going there. We've got enough pops now. We can really move people around. These guys, they're not getting a lot of amenities, are they? Okay, do they have no holdings? Planetary, we'll see what this looks like after planetary capital goes up, because the planetary capital is going to get some stuff, some upgrades. And what about this? Tropical world Voon. Do we have anybody colonizing that? Nope. Alright, let's go. Get those fired up. What about over here? This is Tomb World. Yeah, there's like 3 Tomb Worlds in our borders, so. What we really need is this. Need a lot more alloys. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble. Minerals are doing really well. This world here, given how many industrial districts it had, would probably be really good for that. So I'm going to do that. And Holo Theater.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientists gained a trait. Not a good one from the looks of it. So yeah, we need more jobs. These guys need to migrate. He's got an extra job slot. We could put that down. Okay, habitat. Cruiser hull hit points. Ooh, that would be... That's probably the best thing we can do right now. So over here, All our planets gain a free building slot. Yes, please give me that. That changes everything, doesn't it? Order restored on Meneth. Okay. So this planet has... Let's see. Oh yeah, we can put alloys down here, can't we? We can. Now you can always save the last slot for chemical plants and things like that, but given our crunch on alloys, I'm going to be making sure that we have those. This is a planet where, because we put research and clone vats and things on it, what we'll be doing here is grabbing resources that we need. And rare crystals are the thing we're falling behind on, so... Let's put one of those there. This planet, again, it's industrial districts. We have the 2 buildings. Defensive pact invitation between those guys. We have good amenities, no crime. Like, this is kind of ideal. Migration treaty broken. It's got this. It's got a stronghold on it. So it's either putting more research on it or a special building. I might just leave this one where it is.
Situation log updated.
Precursor discovery. We should investigate, they say. Well, yeah, we probably should. This one does not have that building. Neither does this one. Although it's got a little more criming going on. So let's figure out what happens after this job gets filled. Oh, look. So available jobs, 17. Let's take everybody and move it over to there. That was what? Enust. Who had all the jobs? Not Solaria. This world. Zabine. Zabine has all the jobs. Let's resettle you guys to Zabine. Oh, it's bad for Skyrexy, though. Okay, in that case, what I'm going to do is move a couple of robots over. There we go. Zabine is the arid world. So we have our 1 migration treaty in. What do we want to do with that, then? That's interesting. I mean, clearly, I know what I want to do as far as jobs, but these guys just need more people. They've got robots. This might be one of the rare worlds you want to put a clone vat on. The problem is we only got plus 13 food right now. Curious. And it's got instability because it needs... What it really needs is this. Precinct houses. Saluria says, hey, I need jobs. Yes, you do, don't you? Okay. City district. Precinct houses.
The conquest of a new world.
Upgrade that capital and put this leader to work. That'd be good.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
Conquesting new worlds would be good. This is our little patrol fleet, so... Patrolling for pirates. Dum dum dum.
Construction complete.
This thing down here says, hey, I'm grabbing trade, and it's got... So we should be able to see now. It's gonna. We actually don't need to be patrolling for those pirates, but we're going to. That's fine. One, two. It'll grab from this planet and this planet if we can ever colonize those tomb worlds. Listening post, target uplink computer. Nothing else other than I'd probably like to put resource silos on there. This, though, the rest of it is probably best done with Anchorage. Let's do that. I want to be careful about burning through my alloys on those things. What are you doing? No orders? Why do you have no orders? Get that. And where's our other one? You. It's time to fill in the holes, boys. We're building. This one can have an upgraded capital. Yeah, where are the rest of my food planets at? Oh, Voon is a potential food planet. Okay. Siluria, not really. Lemsa is no, there's no food on it at all. So we're going to have to We're already relying on that. We're going to have to turn one of our other planets that's doing something into food. So maybe this homeworld one. Because the food here would be good.
We have established a new planetary base.
That's nice. Let's go. Robots. And we can start changing over
established a new planetary base.
some of our robots in gene clinics and things like that. These don't have to be
Construction
on
complete.
every planet because we're reaching a point of fast enough growth that we can just move people around. Like this planet. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with this last thought. And again, the gene clinics you might want to leave on. Yeah, because the growth here. Cloning a new life from pop jobs, planet habitability from immigration. I'm not sure what we want to do there yet. We'll figure it out over time. Okay, grab that. Alright. And Anastasia, you can do this. And then definitely do these two things. Alloys. Civilian industries. Start. This is a great planet for consumer goods and mining. CM World. Or MC World. I guess. Let's be consistent.
Construction complete.
Let's be consistent, and then let's look at our fleet here. We got 80 of 80. Upgrade fleet. Okay, these guys are not at our doorstep here, and this is what we wanted to do is we had...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This was going to do what? It's going to grab from Enust. So we're going to do 2 trade hubs. 2 trade hubs, hydroponic bay. That's going to move to where? It's going from here all the way through here. So we need another star base. And what we're going to do is put it right here over this planet. And so the reason we put it over there is because you can do things like put a deep space black sign for stability, but also it just needs 3 hangars to help things move in each direction. And then the rest of it you can do whatever you want to with. Empire size from Pops. Wormhole travel. Well, I'm not excited about that yet, but fortunately we don't have any wormholes here. So we're kind of good that way. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make a change here. We're going to have to... This is going to hurt rolling all these, but what it means is we change all this over to food, and then we got to pick this slack up somewhere else. And the place to pick it up is going to be on planets like this. Voon has food. Okay, never mind. Voon has food. Voon has food, so it's going to be food MC is what I was doing, right? MC, so this is going to be
Our ships have
FC.
been made superior.
Let's do that. You can have food. Let's do that. Sluria is going to be mining and consumer goods and alloys. So it's an MC. And Lemsa is just going to be consumer goods. This could be quite the planet here. We're going to do a city district. And then let's do Chonk. And then do... Let's do this. Industrial world. Forge world. Industrial district build speed. Metallurgist upkeep. Let's do that. Oh, and you're part of no sector. Ooh. Sectors map mode. Oh, Lemsa is over there by itself. Okay. Well, Lemsa, guess what? And where's... Oops. Where's this one? Oh, and it's the same kind of thing. Siluria. So, Lemsa You can be... Create a new sector, give you a leader, and let's give you someone who's just going to do like building cost and build speed being low is great. That's a cheap thing. Let's do it. Okay, return home. Return home. We filled in all the gaps in our empire. There it is. It's a pretty nice place. We have all of these ships. We're going to upgrade some more of them, and we're going to have to start just building more ships over here. So, I should probably start building like this. Balanced corvettes. About 10 of those and get a second fleet started. And Oost, auto-designated. Right now, what are you doing? Mining world.
Our ships
Minor and
have been
strategic
made
resource
superior.
gathering output. Yes, do that. In fact, come down here and slap on Slappy the Happy. Right there, mineral purification plant. Regulatory facilitation passed. Okay, military readiness act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Naval capacity. Ship upkeep. Yes, we'll support that. Alright, so I still got unemployed pops, and they needed to go where? Anastasia, Voon, anywhere, really. Resettle them to places where there are jobs. Anastasia? Yes, you're green.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction complete.
Alright. Experimental subspace navigation. Well. We're gonna need that. I just don't know if that's the most important thing to have right this second. But it was the cheapest thing to research, so. This bastion. Yeah, these cost a lot to upgrade, don't they? Can't believe these guys were like, hey, now their fleet power is overwhelming. And look at them. They're like just stormed right down in here. Wow. And they got a gateway. The system contains a shroud tunnel. What the? Oh, so they've shroud tunneled. Wow, interesting. Uh-oh. And they're at war with these guys. Ooh, they're at war with our nasty neighbors.
Complete.
They're going to try to overwhelm us and surround us, aren't they? Well, maybe they will. Maybe we'll just lose this game. That wouldn't surprise me. Alright, let's do this. Make more jobs. We have some good planets here to do this stuff with. Oh, let's give them holo theaters and then a surprise catch. Our spy master watching over the Rayan regime reports surprise. Success acquisition of a new asset. Oh, well. The Rayan regime is getting their butt kicked, so I'm not. They're inferior now. Oh, and their fleet power is pathetic. I want to espionage these guys.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Oh, and I have another guy, so yeah, because we got the envoy. We got an extra one from building that building on Scarexi, from building this embassy complex, so. Civilian fabricators. This is the upgrade building. Plasteel armor, yeah. Alloy mega forges. Let's see that, because that's the thing we really need. We got to start making sheeps. Sheeps, and what is this? Resettlement cost reduced by 33% or monthly food increase. Well, let's do that. That might be useful right now. Okay, so that one can be upgraded later. This one is right here, and it's just got an extra building slot available. Dathana, that's the new one, and we're saying, hey, bring us hangar bays and then upgrade, cause yeah, we got to keep this route over here. So you go to here, and you go to there. Oh, I already had one right there. Okay, well, I'm a goober. That's all right. I don't worry. I'm making this one. This will be fine. It'll give us some overlap. like I said, then you can put a deep space black site in it like this, and it has all these bonuses. Modular engineering, galactic ambition, planetary unification, spurred by the past, governing ethics attraction, stability. So those are all nice little bonuses. This is the Rayan regime has made peace with the Rayan Republic. Oh, look, that splintered off. Oh, wow. Well then. Can we see any of our boys' ships over here? Yeah, we can. What is this? Crimson Devils. Huh, and then what's this? Their coalition, 3,800. They've got a big, huge fleet here. Can we inspect it? We can. They're going all kinetics. Can we inspect that just because it's kind of close? Is that why? Because this is... They made changes. I like the changes. I'm trying to understand why they made the changes. Alright, that's cool. Well, I mean... I like seeing my hostile neighbor here kind of go bye-bye and splinter off. I don't like that it's happening at the expense of these guys. That's not good. And they got just tons of... What the heck is going on here?
Scientific breakthrough
Oh, I see. They got a world right here. Not surveyed. Huh. Can we get over there and survey that stuff? I want to do some of that.
Breakthrough achieved.
Habitat, flat cannons, alloy nanoplants. Let's... Oh boy. Let's get some of this other stuff out of the way. Governor gained a trait. He's a substance abuser. Oh no, that's not good. Habitability, fleet command limit. Yeah. Civic slots. That might come in useful later. Fleet Academy and Naval Logistics Office. Which one do I want more? Probably Fleet Command Limit. Make some of our existing fleets bigger and better. Convert into a mercenary enclave. I'm excited to do that. I'm just not going to do it yet. I feel like I'm going to need my fleets to defend from these turkeys. These guys are what? Yeah, they're embroiled in a war with the Rayan regime. Ooh, and the Rayan regime is now... See, here's the problem. If the Rayan regime is weak right now because these guys are thumping them, and I would have jumped in here and joined in the fray and taken some of this, but they took the parts that I want because it's so close to where they're at. So I don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to try to get them to bend the knee and make them a vassal, or did they make claims? I'm curious. Plasma thrower. Yeah, baby. Give it to me. Alright. Back to these worlds. This one. Oh, yeah. You got some... You don't have enough people doing these jobs, probably. Let's do this. That fixes that. And then what about entertainment? This is the other thing. So go like that. See... So we got 3 guys over in this job and 2 guys over in this job, and then we need a bunch of people to come over here and work those jobs at Sabine. What do they have for... You can still use a couple of robots, because how many robots are working down here? Miners. Yeah, so if we add more robots here for the miners and clerks, these guys will move up. So we just need to move some more robots over there. So that was... What planet is that again? It's the one world that's not tropical. It's the arid one. Zabine. Okay. Let's try to move some people over to Zabine. Zabine. We're going to move robots, though. So let's move... You guys have robots. Okay. So that made a dis unemployed. Oh, and look. Chunk. That's nice. That's a lot of... It's a lot. Oh, and we are selling food. I didn't realize I was selling food. Let's sell 200 of these at a time. We're in a good spot with our resources. We just need more of these. we need more alloys. So the forward defense fleet. Let's do this with you. Add ship design. I can get rid of that one cruiser. Destroy. Oh, we have this thing. Okay, hold on. This destroyer is now going to be DB dash L. Because what I want to do is I already have it. Okay. All right. Never mind. I don't need that design then. I always like having the L on the end so that I can tell that it's long range though. So the thing to do actually would be to do this for my own sanity. DBL, because this instruction tells them to stay at long range and fire that weapon. What we'll do is go into this fleet and say change these to DBLs. And it's like a fake retrofit because they're basically the same ship. So you can tell it retrofit and it's like changing the paint on the name. And then this here, we can go in and say, hey, give me a bunch of these DBLs and those. How many? Like 8? You want a pretty good screen, so probably 20 ships there and fill the rest out with these destroyers maybe. Okay, that's going to be a lot of ships. Yeah, it's way more than we have. Let's get you started building those. Zabine says, now I have 2 extra people and I don't know what to do with them. Because it has jobs and they're robots. So they won't work the clerk jobs. Okay, they can't work the clerk jobs. They're just sitting there. So all we can do is give them mining.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Destroyer whole hit points, that would be important. Subjugation requests from the Hasbuzu bonded merchants. So you're seeing a lot of this. I've never seen the AI do this before, so this is one of the clear things that's happening is they're trying to subjugate more often. Which is kind of cool, I mean, because that's how the human players do it, so. Naval defense from naval capacity for soldier jobs and defense army damage. We'll take that, that's cheap research. This is defense pact ended between those guys. I'm hoping that's not what happens with us and our overlords. This is going to cost us what? 2 motes. And we have what? We have some motes right now. So this is Gomesia. So we could create a couple more jobs there. And since it's alloys, that is the one thing I want to raise up right now, other than research, is the alloys.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This is a Food E planet. They still got a couple of jobs, so let's do this. Shields. Okay, now we can also go back and change our designs again. And we can say, on these guys, what's more effective? That does less shield damage. This does average damage 7.1. 100% armor damage. This ship this design is already being built. Okay. What are we doing here? Senate floor. Military readiness act. Okay. Alright. It's all good.
Construction complete.
I'm going to add one more hangar bay onto this, and then I can just do anchorage and food. I don't have to upgrade that. This should keep all of this in line here. No red skulls anywhere. So 404 in trade value. That's nice. Gotta like that. I got 48 consumer goods. You kidding me? It seems like things are pretty well balanced now in the game as I'm just kind of sticking to my old school rules on what makes the absolute most sense. Using this as my guide, as I always do. You know, what do I need to build? Well, what am I low on? And it just seems like things are pretty fairly well balanced. I like it. I like it. I'm just continuing to be surprised by the changes to the game. And I say surprised, and it's because I've been playing this game for a long time now. several years. And I've watched Paradox make one sort of mistake after another. And to see them really sort of course correct after Espionage came out is kind of awesome. Cowards huddling in the darkness have asked us to face you since they are too afraid to do themselves. Are there any Skyrexy warriors honorable enough to meet us in open battle? Then, as we but plunder your systems unopposed, show us your worth. Where are you guys coming from? Where are you coming from, raiders? What is this? We are in breach of Galactic Law. Military Readiness Act. What? We're in breach? Is something about that I missed? Not vassals of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity. Less than half? Oh, we're suddenly using less than half. Oh, well, I'm trying to build ships. Are we building any? That's okay. Let's do this. You guys, did we already get all those ships built? We must have. Oh, that's kind of staggering. So that's 10 ships there. I like even numbers. I'm kind of anal about that. Sorry. I don't like prime numbers. And I don't like odd numbers either. It just feels wrong. Okay. Resettlement cost or orbital bombardment damage. Defense army damage. I'm going to go with the resettlement cost. Who died? Scientist. Okay, so this scientist here. Who was on Gomezia. Well, let's get somebody here. Oh, we got a genius. Oh boy, somebody thinks they're a genius. Okay. Well then, in that case, you can do your capital. That's nice. Except this takes so long. What I'd rather do is one of these first. Yeah, we're making 104 alloys a turn now. I call it a turn a month. That's a pretty good chunk right there. That could help us put together some fleets in pretty short order. So I'm kind of excited about that. Let's do that. And here, doink, like that. What do we have up here? 242. Yeah, because the moat situation. Okay. This thing's rolling right along. Man, this game, I've got it on normal speed and it feels like it's flying. And I almost want it to go slower. I'm kind of impressed. Negotiation is underway. We could spend some money to elect somebody. I'd really, you know what? I may actually do that. Because here's the thing. These defense platform build cost guys, I don't really care about this. This, though, agenda, fleet expansion matches with what I personally want to do right now. And he's got ship build cost, ship upkeep, ship build speed, Corvette build cost, and starbase upgrade. He's got everything that I really want. Energy credits from jobs, leader lifespan, and monthly influence. I'd like to have that monthly influence. It kind of sucks that we're consuming so much because of pacts here. We can put this off for a little bit. Let's elect that guy. I like that. That's a good choice. I like that. I like that so much better than it being influence. Because that, I mean, that puts a dent in this, but we're going to get this back and we're going to keep progressing with our traditions. And this way we get a leader that I wanted. I dig it. I'm just digging all the changes. And I'm just surprised. I'm especially surprised. I'm going to pause the game for a second and say this. I'm especially surprised given games that I have played recently. I'll let it run. I'll let this run while I talk about this. But I just finished, and I say quote unquote finished Pathfinder Kingmaker. I forced myself to replay that game Because
Construction
the first time I
complete.
ever played it, my kingdom died. And it died due to the unfortunate mechanics of the game. The mechanics of the game are such that you're supposed to run a kingdom. And most of the events in the kingdom happen asynchronously. So you can assign an advisor to a problem that's going to take 21 days to solve. And then you can go about your business adventuring and completing quests and advancing your companion stories and all that stuff. But there are two events in the game that are crucial, which is increasing the skill of your advisors or claiming regions. And neither one of those things can be done asynchronously. You have to do them synchronously, meaning you have to click the button after assigning the advisor, and then for 14 days, game time passes, and you have to literally sit on your thumbs and do nothing. And while that's happening, kingdom events keep firing. And some of them require you to address them, but for 14 days you can't address them. And late in the game, those events have huge negatives to your empire. So in a week, my empire was dead. Oh, sorry about bumping that. And I was like, what the heck? Who designs a game like that? So I forced myself. Oh, they made peace with the Rayan regime, and they got a bunch of this. Yeah, look how much they got. Wow. So now this is the Rayan Commissariat. There's the Rayan Republic, and there's the Rayan regime. They're all split up. And this is, wow, they took all this. Good for them. Anyway, to get back to the point I was making, that's just one game that I played recently where the game design is so bad.
Breakthrough
And I
achieved.
forced myself to replay the game finally after like 8 months away from it. I said, okay, I'm going to give this a fair shot. I'm just, instead of complaining, I'm going to do research every time I run into a problem. And I got all the way to the very last area of the game. The very last dungeon, where they do things that I absolutely hate. They split up your party, make you go find all your people all over again. But in the process of doing that, they took away my single best offensive fighter. They just took her away. She just walked off and said, I'm not going to be a part of your team anymore. At the 11th hour, the game does that. Which kind of breaks what I would call one of Colors Fade's laws of gaming. Which is, don't ever give the player something like a weapon or a piece of armor or a trinket or a companion and then take it away later, especially at the 11th hour at the end of the game. Just don't do that. That's why I hate the whole go to jail quest that every computer role-playing game in existence tries to implement.
An enemy fleet.
They always implement those. Oh, you got to go to jail. It's 8,000. Wow. So they implement that quest. You go to jail. They strip you of everything. All your armor, all your weapons, everything. You're completely naked. Skyrim does it. The Witcher 3 does it like twice. Every game always does that. It's annoying. Don't give the player something and then take it away from them. And here comes Pathfire Kingmaker, and they're like, oh, no, we're not only are we going to take away your best weapon, we're going to do it at the end of the game when you need her the most. I pulled my hair out at that point in time. I was like, I'm done with this game. I'm done with you. Uninstall. So I made it to the end of the game, but I didn't complete it. And I figured if I really want to see how it ends, I'm just going to watch somebody on YouTube. So that's a long-winded story, but that's my way of saying I'm really surprised because of where game development has been going in the last few years. Just watching game developers make one giant mistake after another. And quite honestly, I'm just really surprised at where everything has kind of gone. So,
Incoming transmission.
establish embassy. Yeah, so it's just really surprising to me to see game developers keep making mistakes and keep making big mistakes. And then the two or three positives this year have been, first of all, Elden Ring. Launched out of the box, it just worked. It was feature complete and it was brilliant. That's fantastic. what the Treese brothers have done
Our
with
ships have been made superior.
Star Traders Frontiers. Fantastic game. And they made some really good enhancements to it. I loved seeing that. And now here comes Paradox, and they're like, yeah, we're going to fix some things with Stellaris. Really? Okay. That's cool.
Initiating tactical retreat.
But I can't see
Enemy
these
targeting
guys.
one of our
I know.
stations. The Cravens
So
have
that's funny
destroyed
because
one of
I
our
didn't
mining
build
stations.
anything on here because I was thinking, what are these punks doing? Is a raiding fleet. Now I'm going to have to lose ships.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
4 defense fleet. The pirates, tell you what, pirates, I'm going to have you guys just sit here. Because these guys are coming. They're going to come over here and do this. What are they doing? Are they just attacking? Or they're moving on to a different system? Or they're just going to sit there and bombard Siluria? Oh. Okay. Resource silo capacity, planetary build speed, empire size from districts. Wow.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
You guys are going to need a leader. What do we got here? Ship fire rate. Sublight speed. Sensor. Nope. I want the ship fire rate thing. Cryo. Revitalization centers. Alien zoo. Edicts fund. I haven't done anything with edicts yet either, have I? Do I have some good edicts? Fortify the border. Starbase upgrade speed. Starbase capacity. Nutritional plentitude. What is this? And we can edicts fund is 30. Okay. Ruler skill plus 20. Nice. This cost 50 though. So I assume that means we can't use it. Raiders at Siluria. No. Deploying in small attack shuttles from their orbiting fleet. That sounds like Revas to me. Our defense forces on the surface had no time to respond. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Okay. Siluria. You can emerge from your shelters now, Scraxus. We have liberated a sufficient amount of your wealth. And our ships are loaded to capacity. Helmsman, set course for Guram. Guram? Where's Guram? Right over there. Really? Who hired you? That's what I want to know. You punks. And now you're going to leave? Of course you are. Okay, well. Alright. I'm going to pause the game here at the end of this episode. And we're going to try to give ourselves some more jobs. This planet. Pretty obvious what we're going to do here. Anytime I hear the words pretty obvious together, I always think of Harry Potter. Specifically, I think of Gilderoy Lockhart from the... Oh, what was that? Right, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And when Lockhart's teaching him spells, and he's like, but I will say it's pretty obvious what you were trying to do there. It's just laughing. He is played by is it Kenneth Branagh that plays him? No, it's not. Who is it? It is Kenneth Branagh. Oh my God, the man is a chameleon. It's awesome. He plays that role so well. He embodies it so well, and he just plays the perfect pompous ass, and it's amazing how well he does. He's like he is the embodiment of a narcissist in that film, and it's so great. It's almost over the top, but not quite. Like he goes right up to the edge of over the top, and then stays right there, which is the perfect place to be for that character. It was such a great performance by him. Oh my gosh, I'm always impressed every time I see it. That he's just that good. But I mean, that's why he's Kenneth Branagh. I mean, geez, the guy is amazing, right? The devastation, yeah. And that's not going to help with the span. Minus lifespan. Special project time limit. Debris in Siluria. Okay. Well, I think it's gonna help us, but you punks. Alright, so over here, what do I want to do here on the rest of this planet? They clearly don't need to keep producing robots. I don't think. It seems like a mistake to have them do that. So let's give them, we're using 2 moats right now. So we could put another moat down. Yeah, we could put another moat down. Or we could just do this. We know crystals are going to come in handy later too. Why don't we do that? This, and then replace that with gases, because I don't think we have the gas ones yet, do we? Nope, we don't. We still have that. We still have to get that tech, so. Okay. Well. So the devastation is there. Okay, Skadaxi. You guys are punks. Raiding fleet. What happens if I go blow you up? These guys got all of that. That's impressive. So we got to keep an eye on them because they're really going to be... Our fleet power is equivalent to them now, though. That's amazing. So now we know what equivalent looks like. They really only have... I mean, if that's the case, we've done this with 2 fleets. You guys are marching over here, and you're going to stay there, and that's really cool. I want you right there. That's awesome. But... Insulting Provaguvorian M. Envoy. Well, that was funny. Okay, Xenophile Ethics Attraction. Coalition changes by +25. Okay, well, yeah, I'd rather be friendly with them. This, I'm going to build a starbase right here. And here's why. I need a shipyard close to here to refit these guys. We will study this. Special project, the enigmatic guest. Yes. 10 months, do it. We love the enigmatic guest. They're our favorites. 138 per turn, that's nice. I feel okay about where we're at right now with this civilization. I don't feel fantastic yet. It's gonna be, you know...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
It's gonna be one of those things where when these guys finally decide they want to go to war with us, what can we take from them?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
And so the other question becomes, what do we want to do? Because like here is the Rayan Republic, and they kind of like us. They're a target of a casus belli from a lot of people. The Han, and it's the Han Sacrosanct, because there's, yeah, right there, and they kind of like us. They only have 2. Like if we wanted to, we could go take these guys. Now, does the Han Sacrosanct have any kind of defensive pact with anybody? Nope. They're a target of a casus belli from a lot of people. And they're a bulwark under the Sandar sect. What does that mean? Bulwark under the Sandar sect. Sandar sect, evangelizing the zealots. Uh-oh, so they're... Right, the Rayan regime is a bulwark. And then what is this? What does this say? Rivaling. Has closed borders, has a truce. No, it was the Han. No, the Han. It says what? Oh yeah, it's not them. So it was the Rayan regime I was looking at. Okay. The bulwark, what is that? So does that mean if I go to war with the Rayan regime? Let's look at that again. These guys. What is this? Bulwark under the Sandar sect. A bulwark is a specialist subject type focused on military prowess at the cost of basic resource production. Okay, but what I want to know is, does that... I assume that means if we go to war with them, their Overlord is going to come for them. So that's interesting. I would assume that. The Rayan Republic which is these guys. They don't have anybody. They got nothing going on, and they got 5 planets. So if we wanted to expand, that's one way to do it. Has truth with the regime. See, so if we wanted to expand, we could go up here and take this first, and then this. I kind of like that plan. Because otherwise, our only chance for expansion is to go against these guys. Now, that could very well strengthen us considerably, just going directly at them and taking a bunch of stuff from them. But I don't like our odds if we're considered basically equivalent in fleet power. We kind of need to be like stronger to have a chance there, I think, of really being able to waltz in there and take over. So, all right, grab that building. Yeah, so I'm hesitant to do a couple of things here. Let's do this. Are we building any of these now? No, good. Now, what about this? Is the balanced one. I don't need to really have you guys because you're the same. Because what can we do with you? You could make this a picket ship, can't you? You can do this. But then I would rename it. So. Yeah, so do this.
Special project complete.
The enigmatic cache. And then here at the cruiser, yeah, do the same thing. Give me these. L-gate insights. I don't care because I don't want to open the L-gate right now. Auxiliary fire control. Chance to hit. +5. What's this cost for power? 10? Okay. What about this one? Yeah, harassing artifact uncovered. Alright. That has boozy display psionic potential. That's fun for them. Good times for them. We're 100 years into this thing. This is going to be an ideal place to stop here. So we'll do that end of this episode. We'll put it to bed. Do like how many planets did they say they have? 19 or something like that. Some ridiculous number. 17. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man. Yeah. So if we want to have a shot at it, there's 2 planets over here, and there's 5 in this system. In these guys, and that's 7. That'd get us to 17. That's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work. Do what we usually do, you know, we'll just kind of keep trying to stay peaceful. Stay peaceful and not tick anybody off, not have to go to war before we're ready, and we'll spend our time trying to get ready. I'm going to need a starbase here, which fortunately there's a shipyard right here, which should be good. So we'll have to move 1 fleet over to here. We might be able to actually take this with 1 fleet. So I'm going to take this fleet and move them back in this direction. And this is my big fleet. Yep, okay. Well, there we are. That's where we're going to leave it then, folks. Jeez. Time just flew by. Thank you for everybody hanging out here watching this video. As always, click like, subscribe, leave questions and comments down below if you're having a good time. Let me know about it. Let me know how things are going with you. I am digging the gaming. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.